Okay. Everything working as it should. Yes. Yes. Okay. What is next, Marshawn? No, Ignis, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At your stolen suggestion, I began providing said ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Sure. Excellent. I shall inform your stolen in Asinian and then go to collect my other vessels from the alchemist. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuge and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Sure, seems easy enough. Zero. Bet she's on the bridge. Yeah, there she is.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
Because Xenos is weird?
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now? Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Well, alright then. Sorry, I wasn't hailing some food. Okay. So much ether. I can't remember the last time I felt such fullness. I could get used to this. If you're ready to get back to it, then so am I. Unusual? I've been at the great work discussing our experiences in the void with the alchemist. Though they found much of it surprising, they were especially shocked to learn that darkness prevents souls from finding rest.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
Straight there? Well, alright then. No chit-chat, we're just gonna go straight there. What's wrong, Barshan?
What is it?
What are we roaring for?
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
It's like,
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. All right. So that was a dragon's drawer. Quite a trick, imbuing one's voice with ether. No, 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 wait. Nope. There we go. Sister, was it really you? We have no reason to doubt Vircha. Let us depart for Garlemald as soon as possible. A cold reunion. By all accounts, Ashaya is Golbez's prisoner, yet if she was in the source... It could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is a mere conjecture. If we want the truth, we must go and find it. Come, let us make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. But I don't get to teleport there myself. You're just gonna take me there? I mean, it's fine. But I'd like to do it myself. That's fine. It's fine. Fine.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
What's up, Alpino? Oh good, you brought your sister.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th! After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault.
Oh, Alize. Thought you're busy.
I know, I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Oh, Alize.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand.
Yep.
As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galmald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon Void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Probably.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Okie dokie. Hi. I like that they acknowledge if you've leveled Reaper. I kind of like that they've been acknowledging other jobs, even if that's not the job you're currently playing. I know you said that, and I was like, yeah, I have actually. I don't play it on Ignis, but it's done. I should play it. I should play it more. I really enjoy Reaper. Now I'm tempted to go through story on Reaper with Lance. Dark Knight just hasn't been as fun lately. It's like after I got the Dark Knight mounts, I just wasn't as interested anymore. Is it down there? No. I will end up there at some point, if the pile of bodies is any indication. Switch Lance's main to Reaper. I could just teleport it if I wanted to fly. The people here struggle to survive as it is. The last thing they need is for Garlemald to be overrun with Voidsent. A village of void scent users. Lest you think I have feelings on this, I don't. What others do is not my concern. Zero, I like how you're just very straightforward about everything. True, very true. I expect it's been a while since you spoke with Euless. He will be glad to see you. I will talk to Euless in a second. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary here at the camp. Let us see what we find at this village. I had tempered my hopes. Thanks to Alphino and Alize, we might yet learn something of Azjaya. I knew the twins wouldn't disappoint. Euless, my favorite Garlean. Aw, no voice acting. I like his voice. What a welcome surprise. Sup? And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Well, you know. Not to suggest that it's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt, Euless, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manalis caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with Void Scents and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of magic saw them fall out of favor. Magitech, sorry. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Leave it to the Reapers to be insurrectionists. Speaking of their art, it seems you've picked it up. Who was it that taught you? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. Yay, they mentioned it again. At least she doesn't tell him. That's probably a good thing. My sister has been taken captive by Void Scent. I sensed her presence in this land and have come in search of her. If Void Scent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we have has broken down. Should still be over in Cerulean Engines, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Taper's Den. Their duty included transporting cerulean tanks to Dertruna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Void Scent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. Yeah, sure. In the meantime, will you not tell me about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well-versed in the local geography. Alize, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Taper's Den? We can chat on the way. Zero, can I have your hat? I mean, all of your armor looks cool, but I really like your hat. Can I have it in red, and can I use it on a red mage? These are all important questions. And here I thought it was going to be one of those follow things, but I guess not. How far did you get in story, or are you still working on it? If you want to eavesdrop, be my guest. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, you're still working on it? Okay. Don't spoil anything.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
Oh yeah, I guess that would be very foreign to you, Zero, wouldn't it?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right.
Yeah, Zero, we do stuff because we can, not because there's something to gain.
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Are you coming? No, I think Zero would like the source. She has no desire to return to the 13th, it looks like. Hello, Ken. We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. It is! Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. It was, So I work at Starbucks, and it was double star day, meaning you got double the points on the app. So, thankfully, my short shift went pretty fast. Wasn't standing there dreading. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we are truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alize. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulean Engines. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth. That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. That's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come back with us to Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from there. So far so good, Ignis. Let's be on our way. As to answering your question about the handsome scholar, I'm not opposed to it for the trial, but I usually run the dungeon with trust the first time through. Just, you know, for the lore and things that NPCs have to say. You know, it's kind of, you know, the castle still looks kind of creepy. I would think the red aura would go away, but I guess not. They did absorb a bunch of ether, didn't they? Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. Yep. I'll do everything I can to help her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big, and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidset and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, Mitch. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. Okay, so what do I do now? They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us? Oh, sure. Why not? I'm not doing anything else. When do I get that emote? How about you, Zero? Also want the hat emote. I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. Oh, I forgot about the codex thing. Kindled? Is that what that says? Kindled spirit? At the end of this, I'm still playing 14. Darn, here I thought it would teleport me to 16. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsapar contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. Well, Ignis, it looks like you're with me then. Voidsent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I have a mind to go out and patrol the Eblin Rime, shall we? Who is... I wonder what color mount is from the truck. Voidsent were spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any Voidsent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Oh, Sammy's gone. I got caught up helping other people. Oops. Oh, somebody has one of the kitty cats. You survey your surroundings, but do not spy any errant Voidsent. Technically, I do. I see errant Voidsent right there. Do not spy any errant Voidsent. Hi, Alize.
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Oh, Alize. You're doing your best. Anyone can see that.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to.
Alize, you get so flustered.
Still, I appreciate your support. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back.
Oh my
I hope
god.
Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
I don't like server hopping.
Thank you, miss. Thank you.
If you really want one, you'd have to, yes.
This feels strangely familiar.
You alright, Zero?
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
She's weird, you. Let's just go with it.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
He's just like, okay.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Yeah, they're good at that.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
Says you.
If you say so.
See, even Euless doesn't believe you.
Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Butts, they call them. Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling, meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right? I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Not that he cares. As he just stuffs it. Doesn't at all shock me that Azem stuff would be spicy. Azim stuff, I mean. Do you taste?
Interesting.
You taste that one, Zero? I know before you didn't really have taste.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
You would feel the spicy.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless. Getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
Oh, I was wondering if we were heading this way.
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Zero just eating.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Yeah, sure. We're down here.
Alphino! Alize!
I didn't do it. Oh, goodness. What's happened? Let's see, what's that? Tenacity, direct hit, 80. How come casters always get the salad stuff? I want the pasta. I've got a bad feeling about this. He was out on patrol, so if he's come back early, then something's happened, obviously. Well, shouldn't you see what's wrong? I want to talk to everybody, Zero. This seems urgent. An unforeseen bargain. Mm-hmm. Well, it's an interesting quest name. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Voidsen are approaching from the mountain to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. What? But Y'shtola and the others. Anyone outside Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question, but I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death is in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Y'shtola and the others and assist with the evacuation. An instance! Lame. Tertium will be fine. Ulysses and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the Snowcraft, where our friends and engineers should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you? Of course I am. See, one is a cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay. What you worried about?
Report. Lost contact. When? Voidsent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Voidsent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
I don't think he cares.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
Do you really have time to argue about this?
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ah. Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Okay, there you go. See? That all worked out. Zero gets to do something. Oh, and I get to play as Zero? Is that what I get to do? That'd be kind of cool.
Damn these demons!
Zero, I love you.
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
You tell him, Zero. Defeat the Void Sent Fort. Okie dokie.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass.
What's this do? Ooh. So they're like their skills, but different.
Still more.
Whoop. Look at that. Oh, you're a big guy. Oh crap. What that is. Yes, you will. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a dash. Okay, I was trying to figure out what that did.
Not good.
You're fine. You're gonna make it. Nope.
I can't.
Yes. Come on, Zero. Come on. I'm assuming I was supposed to lose.
How?
Oh god.
How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then?
You're just gonna give up? Like that?
Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Flashback.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Just willingly letting themselves get possessed is kind of creepy. You got this, Zero.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Nope, you don't got this.
And now we can get back to our business.
Is she in the Crypt Lurker? Nope.
Get up! Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What?
That sounds like Alice. Yep.
You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
Yeah, you're not finished yet, Zero. Get your butt up.
All right.
It was fun playing as Zero, though.
I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Coordinate with your comrades and defeat the Void Scent Horde. Okie dokie.
Goodness, we're not too late. Can you still fight? Press the attack.
Okay, I get it.
Just warming up!
My strength is spent. I'll only get in the way.
Quiet.
Chin up! We'll get through this together!
Split up.
Stay sharp! Watch out!
Everyone all right?
Not finished yet.
You jerk. They're in the middle of my melee combo.
We must weather this together.
Okie dokie. Oh, nice help, you know. I see you've been learning.
I will repay this debt.
Hey, Goose. How are you? Nice, nice. Ah, you jerk. Wait a minute. Wait.
Long enough.
Wait. Summon all the... Okay, Zero, have fun with that.
Let's buy her some time.
Look at her just charging up either. Yeah, I'm working on it. Come on.
I am your end.
Holy shit, Zero?
Well done!
There we go. Whew.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There would have been more casualties if not for you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Yay! Good. Zero is alive and well. Good, good. Square Enix is about to get a very angry letter.
Zero, are you alright?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh.
Well, nice catch, Euless.
What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
I think she's okay, Euless. That's so cute. Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Euless has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all those void scent on her own? Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one boots would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. But I have not been a bad influence. In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. I don't need any of these. Useless. King of the Mountain. As Alize said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world nor her battle to fight, yet she risked her life and limb for us nonetheless. That will not be soon forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone has gathered, we can take stock of the situation. Oh, it was a destination thingy. Eh. Everyone's in the way. Apologies for the delay. I've finished replenishing my ether. I'm full glad am I to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you. Those soldiers are not least of all. She gets so embarrassed. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of void sent en route to the snowcraft, but we had the benefit of numbers. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the void sent that came our way. Thankfully, they stay dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport, which is how Alize, Ignis, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For void sent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has indeed been opened nearby, meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. It seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manalis as you intend. What is the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Beatrice is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in Cerulean engines? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. I would join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act, that has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will heed it. Then perhaps I will understand your answer. Learning something of us, are you, Zero? I would also like to join you in tracing the void sent to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the void sent are coming from and see that they stop. Take care, Zero. I will. Those two became fast friends. I like that. Oh, chocobo keep here. Too bad I don't really use chocobo keep. Nope, there's a hunt train starting here. That explains why shout chat's going crazy. Of course there's a hunt train, because people can't stop hunting for one day to do, you know, the new stuff. You're doing all the way over here? Second. There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Varshan's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The mammoth's ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me too. It'd be my pleasure to get you where you need to go. You are too kind. Thank you. Let's be on our way then, shall we? Okay, Varshan probably has to come with me. Well, I'm not tanking it. What about you, Zero? Can you come with me? I'll come with Zero to come with me. Lapis Manalis now accessible. Yay, Zero can come with me. Oh, you're still not going to heal this time? Fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. What do you mean my portrait reverted to default? Oh wait, I think my portrait is the other glamour. It's not this one. Oopsie. Oh well, just trust. Can't edit? Okay. That's a big bird. Oh, he said. It's like, why is it not working?
No mercy!
That's a big bird. How come my griffin mount's not that big? Feel cheated.
That's far enough.
Works for me. Albus? What does Albus mean? They really like to call their wolves Canis and Lupus, don't they?
Out of my way!
This way? Uh-oh. Run, little creatures.
You forced my hand.
Will hurt.
You're creepy. Whoop. The rumbling in the distance draws closer. That's not worrying. Oh, yes, he started a stampede. Okay. Oh god, there's more.
No mercy.
Hit all of them? Okay. Left slam, so don't be on his left. Knock on ice hit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, brush on.
That's far enough.
They do like using Latin. That's Square Enix's favorite language. His left is that way. That's too far.
Darkness, take you!
Whoop, don't stand there.
I am of the first brood.
You tell him, Varshad. Ah. All I got was tomes and... I swear they lessen what you get from the coffers and trusts on purpose. I would have liked some gear. I want to see what it looks like. I didn't actually catch the live letters. I don't know what it looks like. Okay, I'll run expert after this because I'll need it.
Out of my way!
Okay. Oh, hello, big guy. Ooh, it's a coffee down here. It's kind of dark in here, too. A wristband. Anything over here? No? Okay. Get out my way! Galatea parva. That's kind of creepy. Reminds me of the, what's the doll called? That doll from Anti-Tower.
You cannot stop us!
Out of my way! No mercy!
Falcabrina? Is that her name? That creepy doll from Anti-Tower? I think it was also in Final Fantasy IV.
That's far enough.
Hold on, I want to read this. The assaults from the outside tribes have markedly increased of late. The Geraldines proved an especially barbarous thorn in our sides. Their nigh ceaseless pillaging, no doubt, and an effort to hoard supplies in preparation for the coming winter. No longer able to tolerate the damages suffered by these incursions, the Senate issued an order for their king's assassination, and we Reapers were asked to ready our blades. With 3 of her fellows in tow, Galatea set out under cover of night and infiltrated the enemy fortress. Their mission was a great success, which soon put the enemy to rout to Galatea? Where do I know that name from? Emperor Solus is convinced this magitech will spark a revolution in warfare as we know it, and as he devotes further resources to its advancement, our arts continue to fall out of favor. I fear the age of the Reaper has come to an end. After all our forebears have sacrificed to the good of the Empire, the blood spilled, the lives lost, they would dare deem us relics of a bygone era. Indeed, they believe the future lies with their Reaper battle armor. Aspirants were reminded not to approach the figures of the Pale Harvest without express permission. They should be treated with no less reverence than Galatea herself and are hardly less dangerous. Only those who have successfully forged a pact with an avatar may spar with the Galatea Parva. They will serve to refine one's use of invocations and tactical coordination. The Galatea Magna, however, is reserved for those who are able to serve as hosts to their avatar. This periculous mannequin is designed to push a Reaper to their limits, if not beyond them. Learn to walk in Death's shadow, and you shall know no fear. Huh. Interesting. Reaper lore.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
Do the trolls use AoEs now? I mean, I know my item level is pretty high, but technically it should be higher than that, but I'm missing stuff still. Manala's Choker of Aiming. Dollmaster's Memorandum. Maintenance of the Galatea must be handled with the utmost care. The delicate art of their making it has long since been lost, making repairs difficult and reproduction all but impossible. The knowledge was kept secret, passed down to those who would inherit the position of Master Dollmaker. That is until one man chose to break to the tradition. He claimed to be leaving on a journey in pursuit of unparalleled beauty, but we never learned the truth of it. The only thing that is certain is the art of our forebears left with him. Is he the one that made the Calcabrina doll? Ah! So Galatea is the goth GF everybody was excited about. That outfit will be a mod soon if it's not already. You know how fast those modders work. Whoa, okay. That's not fair. That's what I get for ignoring the NPCs, though. I'm gonna follow the NPCs on this one more closely. The other one had more obvious readings. Just gonna jump between them. Okay. No! I didn't mean to hit that button. Uh-huh.
I am of the first brood! Out of my way!
Ooh. Didn't you go to the last one? Oh wait, I get it now. Oh. Oh, thank you, Alpino. There we go. An equal to Drusilla. Extraordinary. Nice. Well, I got something for Ninja. Oh god. Jeez, don't scare me like that. I mean, I should have expected that because the map ended, but still. You okay, Zero? Okay.
of my way!
That's far enough!
No!
Out of my way! You forced my hand.
Whee! Rude. Lame. Damn it, their materia. You're not gonna give me caster gear, are you? Hey, Cerulean. Well, they ought to be set on Cerulean for a little bit. You sure it's Ashdaya? I am more than sure it is one of the four lords at this point, but yeah, okay.
Out of my way!
There's a void gate over there. I can just see it.
You cannot stop us!
Yep, that's a void gate. And this is all Cerulean. Fudge. Dang it. I want to see what the caster gear looks like. Rude.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
Ah, the water one. That's why we were sensing Ashdaya. Because he has her ether. Mapping the realm. Lapis Manalis. Go for it. Go get him, Barshan.
I've been waiting so long! Don't disappoint! Brace yourselves!
You're enjoying yourself too much.
I bring my all to bear! You cannot stop us!
I think I need to go away from those. Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear. Drops. Perfect.
Drink deep of blackest terror!
I am probably not safe here. That didn't count as it damaging me. Okay, I'll take the glitch. Because by all means, that should have hit me.
You really must try harder! Battle does so whet the appetite!
Uh-oh. Stop going away in the middle of my melee!
Darkness, take you!
No more games! Be swallowed by the tide!
It's just a little water.
What? That's not right!
Darkness, take you!
How do you like this?
No mercy!
That's far enough!
I have you!
Uh-huh. That's annoying.
Good. Oh, get him.
I am of the first brood!
Why are you still alive?
You're too stubborn to die. I kind of thought Zero was going to deal it break, but I guess I can do it. Used to Ali's age is stealing it. Aw, damn. Shortcut doesn't work on that. I call shenanigans. But he's still alive. Ooh, well, I got something for healing. I'll take it. I've never seen such a voice sent with such command over water. You have anything to say, Zero? Alright. Alright, so what's next from the loudmouth?
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
Her eye.
By the sisters. What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great flow.
He's gone, Varshan. He's gone. I'm sorry, but... So Golbez gave them one of her eyes. That doesn't mean she's dead. Not quite. Just say it, Prashant. That does not mean she's dead.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Oh, Ashdaya. I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Okie dokie. Why does he look so defeated? We are closer to finding his sister, are we not? They should go so far as to use Ashdaya Eye as bait. What could they be after? Good question, Estinian. Very good question indeed. So we have discovered the source of the void scent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. Barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of the Alag, Emperor Zonde created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the Void. One need but have the requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by a Great Worm's Eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In Ignis' vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Ashdaya's ether if he has also taken an eye to open this gate. It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ashdaya vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Kagnajo's part in it that he had finished? Bait. It was bait. That's all it was. If Connaught's intent was for his parting words to give us pause, then he has succeeded. To embrace death, to find satisfaction in oblivion. Perhaps it is indeed true that many Voidsent yearn to return to the life stream. Why does he look so— oh, okay. You say the same thing. The ag explains how they managed to cross over, but we still don't know why they chose this time and this place for an incursion. A dragon's resolve. Oh, Ashdaya, what has become of you, that even your eyes should be so spent of ether? I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer, but how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Birtra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You are right. In the meantime, I will help Alfino and Alize back at the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. What, just leave Varshan here? Pray give me a moment longer. Well, alright. Can I use a mount here? Can I fly? Nope. Okay. Well, I can use a mount. Good enough. I would think they'd want to take advantage of all the ceruleum down here. I mean, it is ceruleum, isn't it? I mean, I imagine that would really help the Garleans if they could come and get it. And of course the Reaper village is sitting on top of a ceruleum mine. Oh, is the doll just chilling over there? You know, if you're not paying attention, that could be really creepy. Oh, there's more than one doll. I guess that makes sense. I don't see Virta with you. Is everything alright? He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of Voidsent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alfino, he's set his sights on the ceruleum spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. Ah, good. I was hoping you guys would use that. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. If you have mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Asinian. The more we can load to the snowcraft, the better. Would you and your Stola mind helping us with our search then? You'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring and then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with ceruleum. I was gonna be worried if they completely ignored all that ceruleum down there. Deliver the chunks of... Oh, that's not it. Search for leak-proof container. Bottomless barrel. Does that mean there's no bottom? This is less a container and more a sieve, given its poor condition and visible holes. No. Checking around. Dilapidated barrel. This is... okay. It is welcome change to have Zero helping of her own volition. Perhaps she is finally beginning to trust us. Hole poked barrel. Okay. I mean, I thought as much, but I wanted to click on it anyway. The container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It would be fine choice for cerulean storage. Okie dokie. For the leak-proof container with ceruleum at the ceruleum spring. So is this ceruleum just dripping off the rock there? Hi, Zero. We just need to carry this liquid fire to the snowcraft. Sounds simple enough. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to describe ceruleum. That sounds about right, honestly. The container is now filled to the brim with ceruleum. If that one has been filled, you should hurry back to the Cinia has already been seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. Yeah, that's also a good description for gasoline too, isn't it? The snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return.
Is Ritra not back yet?
There he is.
My apologies for the delay.
You're fine.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
Good. Good.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, The Eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
She's such a tsundere.
I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
But I want to explore the village. Who knows what kind of Reaper lore I can find there. Meanies. I suppose this is where we part ways for now. Though we have every faith in you, we will pray for your safety all the same. I'm glad we had the chance to talk, Zero. Take care. Until next time. I love Zero. She's so cute. The twins have that effect on people, Zero. Don't worry. Till next time. I like how she's opening up. Getting out of her shell. Okay. Alright, so what's next? Paths barred. Zero wishes to know your next destination. Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the Void? Now that matters here have been settled, yes, but first we should return to Razet Han to repair. When everyone is ready, let us convene at Megaduda. To Razet Han. Okay, technically, this is like... this is like the third Dragon Eye we've dealt with. We just haven't dealt with Dragon Eye since Heavensward. No. Stormblood. Yeah, Stormblood. Because a freaking Nidhogg. Nidhogg's eyes. But yeah. This is the third Dragon Eye we've had to deal with.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy.
Oh my. That's not a good sign.
What was that?
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
That'll be our next archfiend, I imagine. We're coming, dude.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Bowflower Isle with a boom. A massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you.
Northward?
Bafla Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Karnyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait! You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature was sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties. As you wish. The fiend is yours.
Yes, gimme. Ignis, you could be a little happier about this.
The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany her?
Come on.
Very well.
Yay!
Then Estinian and I will make for Al-Zadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
Well, to be fair, the blasphemies kind of looked like Void Scent. So I can't really blame the fishermen for thinking it was a blasphemy if they've never seen a Void Scent. We know the fiend was headed north, but that still leaves a lot of ground for us to cover. We need a way to conduct the search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it's best, then very well. So where to then? The Great Work and the encampment at the Hamsa Hatchery. If both places are to the north, and the people there may have indeed seen something. Very well, I will head to the Great Work and leave the encampment to you. Look at this ugly bird. Isn't he beautiful? An ugly phoenix is what it is. Saw the light over at the Buffalo Remnants too, did you? We've sent scouts. Let's get the to report back. We'll continue to keep watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. Yep. These fishermen saw a fiend. You know what you say? I saw. Hey, Nabdim. Desires untold. Confound it. We were so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. What, you mean to go there to investigate? Yes. Then again, you are more than capable of defending yourself. As you wish. We will leave this in your hands. The assault grounds are situated at the base of the violence. I'm going to our residence to further. Oh god. Yeah, that seems easy enough. You. I will find a way up there. Don't think the Warrior of Light will not find a way up there, even if they have to climb at the wall themselves. Technically, I have a flying chocobo from Harshaphont. And I have a bird from Stormblood. This is all canon. So, like, let me get there. I can get up there, with or without the minor self. We don't really got time to stop.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it.
Well, that's not good.
This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void. Kanyatso and Ajdaya's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
So how are we getting back to the void? Because they've blocked off our gate. What's up? You, just chilling?
Such an exquisite sight. A canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
One of Golbez's champions, I presume. What's up?
I am Rubicante, the archfiend of fire.
Mm-hmm. Two fiends in one.
A monster in flesh. Yet in spirit I remain a man. A prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world. Until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk.
Oop! Crap. I mean, hit that button.
Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse. I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Why can't we fight right here? What's wrong with right here? Freaking villains and their suitable playgrounds. Can I wander around? Oh, I can't go very far. But I want to explore. Let me explore. Give me something to do while I'm waiting on the queue. Anyway. What if they're ever going to do trusts again? For trials, I mean. Well, if Rubicante is the trial, then his mount must be the red cat, which means I will have to be farming him. I will be farming Rubicante for a red kitty cat. No, I don't need those anymore, because I know that's done, so you can go away. Because they don't carry over. Huh. Don't look too bad. Can't dye them, though. That kind of sucks. Mount Ordeals. Where did I know the name Galatea from? That's gonna bother me all day. So is summoning our friend to the Zems Crystal just gonna be the new thing?
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Oh look, I can fall off. I have clothes on. Thank you. Ooh. Huh. That's cool.
The Archfiend of Fire has no equal. The glory of fire. Flames to lick at your heels.
Whoa.
Oh! To me.
Can't move. Okay. I think I get it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think I get it. That is a pain. That's what that is. Oh, they got him. Okay.
Flames to lick at your heels.
Don't think that one's... It is gonna turn. Shit. Aha! Tricky, tricky.
Darkest flames to me!
I'm doing that one.
Naught but ash will remain. All will burn! Allow me to show you real flame.
You did nothing.
You've strength worthy enough of pride. But will it be enough?
Hey!
I am one with the flame.
Oh, you have a phase 2 too? Oh! Well, alright then.
You are the first to behold this form.
Yay, me!
The flames rise higher. Look now on my essence made pure. Destruction incarnate.
I see. That is not an easy one.
To ashes with you.
I'm gonna wait. Put chapstick on the bottom of it anyway.
Come, O dark. I shall tear you asunder!
Does he pull power from the sun when he does that?
Flames to lick at your heels.
No. This one.
Darkest flames to me! Naught but ash will remain. Destruction incarnate! The flames rise higher!
To ashes with you.
Come, O dark!
He's saying Ulta.
I shall tear you asunder!
Someone used limit break too soon. Had the monk held off on limit break a little bit longer, we would have been fine.
Flames to lick at your heels. Darkest flames to me!
Phew! That was almost bad.
It seems I was a step too slow.
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
What is it that you wish to save?
You would know your enemy's heart.
Yes, I would.
Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
Vision time!
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath? Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains? But you are different. You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
There is no hope. No freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14. There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in!
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the Source?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Why are you telling us this?
To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
I see. My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation, but I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with miqo'te. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way, yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see, and I want to know why I feel this way, why this fire burns in my breast. Gods revel, lands tremble. There's nothing more for us here. What of Alzadal's legacy? Has there been word from Y'shtola and the others? Oh yeah, no, they're dead here. Death is absolute here on the source, unlike in the 13th. I see. Frustrating perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. We should return to miqo'te and rejoin the others.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain? Golbez aspires to deliver void scent unto the source, where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed. Void scent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
And how can we prevent this?
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect.
Can't we just use the Crystal Tower?
Better we explore other avenues.
Can't we use the tower?
If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
Can't we use the Crystal Tower?
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
What about a little training?
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante.
She's the warrior of light. What more of a story do you need than that?
And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
She's warming up to us.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I still think we should use the Crystal Tower. I don't see why we can't use it. Just ask Graha. I'm sure he'd let us. I'm just saying.
I will not fail you again, sister.
Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand was that I've never been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope. When the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate in Al-Shazal's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we will find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead for our next foray. To achieve his ends, Golbez has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme. But no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. Yay! Alright, Golbez, so what happens now? Well, that's creepy. And not at all ominous. Meanwhile, on the moon in 13th. Of course, it looks like Delmet of all things. What you up to, Golbez? Durgan. She's awake.
Cagnazzo and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow.
Yep.
In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they.
They're just reusing an animation.
You
They
were
did a lot.
fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
That is also very ominous. Is that what's left of the
At
13th?
long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Beyond closed gates awaits your foe, where no path leads and none may go. I see, I see. Followed and harrowed. More like a dying world. Well, that is the end of story.